Okay, so this is the keyboard here that I do a lot of the vocal sounds with, and so it has the authentic kind of recorder sounds that you can get right down to the 80s with this thing. The Cylon voice and Daft Punk, all that. Not that they use this machine, but they use the same kind of machinery. And here we have the programs that I use to make music here, and then I also have the controls. I got the mouse, well, for the karaoke stuff up here, and I have this controller over here, which is for I'm just configuring now, and then I have you know, the keypad, and down here is the Motu's audio system and the G5 that's going to be loading all the Bandaoke and karaoke stuff, and also going to be recording the stage. This is going to be a stage computer. This stuff is pretty heavy duty. You know, it's gonna take it. I also got a record player because, you know, they're cool, and the mixer for the monitoring, and also for most of the recording while I was here, the single track. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this little guy. It has its own converter, and the electronics in here are very crisp and clean, and I don't have to do anything really to the sound. You know, as far as like having to fix it before recording it, it's good going in, and I really appreciate that. That's not often the case. Usually you have to do something to it and then send it in. The Motu is, for example, it's a little bit more dull, but that's kind of like how it was set up originally. It's very transparent. So often what I do is I will process that sound before bringing it in, and that's so it becomes part of the rack. It was kind of designed that way. This one here is, of course, it's got that built in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just enable these things one at a time. Okay, so we got to go to control surfaces over here, and one of the options is open sound control. So I put on open sound control. Okay, see if this works, which is connection. So there's my computer, and it looks like it's good to go. So we're going to transport, and away it is. Okay, and from here everything is synchronized, and so on. So just a case of initializing the sound cards, you know, and get used to using this handheld device here. So everything's going to just basically operate locally on the stage, and that's basically it. Everything works together, configured beautifully. All the software, all the and the controls are all configured, and everything has got its own little thing. And so right now we're going to just streamline the whole process and make it easy with selecting, you know, from devices like this, including having the karaoke lists available on a server, which is going to be on the other. We'll have another G5, and so these things are going to be interplay with each other, and eventually they'll be connecting to each other. And one's going to be a permanent server, and the other one's going to be a permanent recording device, and in a rack. And so it's going to work out pretty good, because we don't have to get anything else. It was this was stuff that already owned, and just basically just putting it all together in a way that functions efficiently and very well. And I'm pretty happy with all this, and hope everybody enjoys it.